out today. Getting the 5.7 transmission tune. Had to take it out and tune it. Getting it right. Also in here building stuff that a Gap a Demon. Yeah, man, crazy. Yeah. So now it's getting a new torque converter, new brain, new everything. We done blew the last one, we blew the transmission, so now it's time for a new one. Sheesh. Oh, like it about to fall, it leaning so hard. Man. I don't know. We can try. Look. We can try. That's gonna be. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a lot of modification though. I learned early on it's better for box Chevy. To be real with you. Other stuff is a lot of custom. It's gonna cost a lot of money to make it work, but it will work. It's gonna cost a lot more money than what it would if it was a box Chevy. So that's the only catch to that. Let me see if I can set this up here. A lot more. This is yeah, you can put that setup in. Definitely, you can. It'll go in there, but you still gonna need the whole. You got to have more than just the motor and transmission. No, you said you got the motor transmission, ECU, all that stuff. You got the cradle. It depends on what year Chrysler you get too. Cause certain years you're gonna need the cradle. You're gonna need the cradle with it too, the rear cradle and back cradle. What I mean by cradle, let me get on the ground real quick. I went in on this motherfucker. You see where that jack standing? That's considered the cradle. And them be different on certain years. So it won't work unless you got that right cradle doing the swap. So that play a role too. So yeah, you have to get that cradle. If you ain't got it, if you got it, you good to go. If you ain't got it, that's another thing you gotta worry about. What y'all think? Gap-a-demon? Gap-a-demon? How many horsepower y'all think they're gonna make when it's done? See what it's in. Lightweight. Yeah, shoot me a DM, bro. Shoot me a DM for sure. Shoot me a DM and we can go from there. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what city you in, the state you in, we can go from there. But definitely shoot me a DM. Yeah, shoot me a DM. We working right now. Everybody working on something. Everybody got a project for this summer that they trying to finish. How much horsepower y'all think this make? We're gonna dyno it later. But I want y'all to guess and tell me what y'all think it make. Yeah, you up there with Cal. Shit, you up there with one of the swap gods. You up there with Cal. You in Michigan. You up there with Cal. Yeah, you up there with one of the swap gods. But definitely make it happen. I might hold it down for a minute. Transmissions everywhere. But yeah, you in Michigan, bro. You up there with a swap god, so. But yeah, we're working on all kind of stuff, man. That's why I be laughing. People be in the comment like, oh, you could have got a Honda and it would have be the Hellcat and made 1,000 horses. Bro, we work on everything out here. You don't think I know that? That's why I told you I ain't got no stock Hellcat, man. That Honda pull next to me, I'ma leave his ass where he's sent. Everything. When I say everything you can think of, building motors and putting it in, we done it. You know what I'm saying? We doing it. Like, so when it come to that, I don't be listening to y'all. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Yeah, unless you build these motherfuckers yourself or some stuff like that, you ain't gonna sit here and tell me you can throw nitrous on this and do that. You know how many, listen, these right here all blow motor from test experience. Like, test run nitrous or test run this. Like, bro, come on, man. So, like I said, unless you building them yourself, I don't be hearing it. Everybody time they making 15, 2,000 horsepower, you put that motherfucker on the dyno, it don't say nothing like that. But we're gonna see what's gonna be the next build. I wanna do something crazy. I know ain't never been done. My buddy was doing a Mercedes-Benz red eye swap, but you know, he trying to get everything to custom fit, but I don't know. I wanna do something crazy. Like, we got the old school, we got them on lock. Like, we got a bunch of old school. Like, we killing them already. So it's like, that's LS scene. I want to do like a perfect example, something like this. Put a Demon 170 motor in this and see if it lift it off the ground. Something like that. That's what I would say. Because would you imagine what a motor like that would do in something like this? Like, gapping everything to the street. Yeah, Cutler gonna be, hey, doing that now. I know that's a lot of work. Build an old school with the Hellcat motor. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Shit, what color is it? Yeah, that Nissan, I ain't gonna lie, the Nissan GTR be perfect, but like Nissan, they motor alone already doing what it's supposed to do. I mean, you put a little extra on that, you gapping a lot of shit anyway. So it's like, that's one of them cars that's like, you ain't gotta mess with it much. We trying to think of shit that we can mess with that don't really got that type of power, put it that way. Like, it don't just normally have that type of power. Yeah. From who? Cal? I know you can get that code from Cal. Anything with that Genesis? Yeah, but you gotta remember, see, that's another thing. Genesis came with the 5.0 back then. So you gotta remember, 2013 Genesis came with a 5.0. That motherfucker gap a scat. So if you put two twin turbos on that motherfucker, what you think it's gonna do? I'm talking about something that really come with no horsepower at all. Like you would have to make it have horsepower. Let's say like let me try to think of something that ain't got no power. We might got something that ain't got no power that will make good power. So that's what I'm talking about, something like that. Something that don't have no power, that'll make good horsepower, that didn't originally come with no power. So you probably be talking about something like this. Probably didn't come with no power, it'll make good power, which you already see is getting worked on to make it. Okay. Yeah. I can go for that, but you gotta have everything to make them work. By one part missing, that car ain't even gonna crank up. That's the only thing about them Hellcat swaps. You missing one part, it won't even crank. Like one module, and it won't crank. Let me see if I can see it back here. I think it's on my other side. I showed it, y'all. That module. That one module, it wouldn't even crank. Need my help down there to hold it up, rim? All right. Yeah, it's heavy. It definitely ain't. It ain't stopped, but it definitely ain't ready.
You can pull this out. The jack can pull out.
Well, you gotta hold it up, ain't it?
No. It's all right. It'll hang. This one? No. This one?
I don't even remember. I ain't bolted up. We'll probably that one. You have to figure it out once you get up there.
Yeah.
It's where is it? You saw it in real good. You double checked it already.
Yeah. Alright, let's put the jack up there now. Thanks.
There you go.
Alright, go ahead.
Good. Yeah.
Shit. Cut the wrong. No, you cut the right thing. Go on up. Go ahead.
Wrong bolts.
Alright. Got a couple more?
Huh?
Couple more.
Go up a little more.
Yeah. Lot more. Keep going. Alright. This is the book right here.
I got dinner today. We get a little busy. Yeah. You had to see it on the dyno. But yeah, we getting some shit done to it, brother. We definitely getting it. Let's just say that gap a demon. Let's gap a demon in this. So it probably would be. Yeah. What up, buddy? Keep y'all posted. Gap a demon action, man. We trying to build some shit. Knock a demon out the box. Need for speed. Definitely need for speed, buddy. Definitely need for speed.
I'll see you now. This one's dead as fuck. This one dead too. Anyone want to charge it open?
Hey, man.
Dude.
You mine. Mine dead too. I was gonna say you mine dead too. I guess the cold done drained the life out of all of them.
Yeah. Wait, that's weird because the other one was reading high. The one just for that.
Then it might mean that it's too tight. Probably need a powerful gun or more of a probably have to hand tighten it. If all them batteries ain't reading it, might have to hand tighten it. For all my Honda guys, we talking some the Honda activity. What you think? This ain't even a Honda, but what you think? Horsepower. How much you think they're gonna make? I know they love to hit me with it. Oh yeah. And for everybody who's like, oh the Hellcat 300 might got a stolen motor, it got this, that, and third in it. We went to the police department and be uploading that video. The new one, not just with the sheriff, but with APD T22B form filled out. Nothing stolen, buddy. Tell y'all, go Copart. I ain't gonna lie to you. 2000, you about there, but it's a little under. It's a little under.
Alright, should be good to go.
A little under. Probably right at 15 to be real with you. 1500. I know last time we ran that motherfucker down the track, it was at 1,000. They put some new shit on it now, so it got to be getting at some crazy numbers. Got to be. Don't let them know. You gonna trust that gun? Give that hand ratchet it. You gonna trust that gun?
Yeah,
Give that hand ratchet.
no, it's tight. It's tight. Yeah, it's tight. Check it. You good?
See that cut, fix that little thing? You see it touch?
No, I ain't touching.
Work right now. Dropping down. Oh.
He just come to the mall and finish the mall and